Hey!
Oh, not the spicy language. Mr. Rice, you gonna make...
Today's courtroom drama is straight out of a movie. A man already serving 12 months of probation for battery steps into a hearing that quickly takes a chaotic turn. He just can't hold back his language, throwing out curse words left and right. But the judge isn't having it. Every time he swears, she tacks on another month to his probation. With tensions rising fast, the situation spirals completely out of control. How far does it go? Stick around because this case takes a shocking turn.
Were convicted of the offense of battery family violence on the 22nd day of November 2022. You were sentenced to 12 months on probation. You have 8 months and 3 days remaining on probation. Your sentence was not told. You're before this court for a violation of criminal law. It's alleged that you committed the new offense of burglary with intent to commit a felony and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon on or about November 26, 2022 in Clayton County, Georgia. You also are alleged to have committed the new offense of battery, family violence, and theft by taking on or about November 25th of 2022 in Clayton County, Georgia. You failed to comply with counseling. You were supposed to take a certified family violence intervention program class, and you have not shown proof of doing that. You failed to complete community service. You've shown no proof of having taken the 40 hours of community service, and you failed to pay.
Lock this fucking thug! Lock him up! He's a thug! Lock him up! Put him in fucking prison! Solitary confinement! Put him in there! Put him in fucking jail!
Ms. Hahn, what do you have on behalf of your client? I believe you've stated that he wishes to stipulate to the technicals and agree to the punishment in this case.
Yes, Your Honor, that's correct.
Mr. Gregory Bryant Rice is stipulating to the technicals, and he is wanting to hear the probation recommendation in this case. Mr. Cash.
Yes, ma'am. The recommendation, Judge, was 4 months to serve, give credit for time served, and close the current case.
What was that, Mr.?
Yeah, I need toilet paper. I need toilet paper.
Mr. Cash, can you repeat your recommendation, please?
Yes, ma'am. 4 months to serve.
Okay.
Give credit for the time that you've already been in custody, and close the current case.
Thank you.
So I have a question. Was the victim the same in both of the battery cases?
I am not sure, Your Honor.
Mr. Rice, how old are you, sir?
25.
Did you plan to spend the rest of your life in jail, sir? Don't tell me the specifics of anything. But was this in your life's plan?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't my life's plan. I actually was on my plan.
The clock is ticking, and this guy still has 8 months left on probation. But his sentence isn't final yet. His charges are no joke: burglary with intent to commit a felony, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and battery. On top of that, he's ignored court-ordered counseling, skipped his required program, and failed to show proof of community service. The prosecutor suggests a 4-month jail sentence. But things take a turn when the 25-year-old defendant speaks up. He insists he never intended to spend his life behind bars. Judge Tammy challenges him, asking if this is truly the path he wants. His response? He says it wasn't his plan. He just found himself in bad situations. But now, he claims he's ready to take responsibility. That's when the judge lays it all out. She makes it clear. It's not just about the situations he's been in, but the choices he's made. Even knowing the consequences, he still went down this road. In the end, she tells him, it all comes down to control. Better choices lead to better outcomes.
Thinking, sir, use these 4 months over the next 4 months, because you're going to have to deal with some stuff in the Superior Court, but use these 4 months to start thinking about what your life looks like now and what you want it to look like. And what are some of the bad choices that you have made versus different choices you could have made? Look at those situations and say, where did I make a bad choice in this case? And what would have been the better choice to make? Because once you start choosing the better choice, your life works out better. We got to stop getting into the situation of we thinking stuff is happening to us. You make stuff happen to you, but based on the choices that you have, even if your circumstances are bad, there's always a better choice and a worse choice. You got me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I'm not saying that you don't come from a situation where it's not the best, but what I'm saying to you is in the options that exist for you, you have the option to take the better path as opposed to the worst path. To think about what's going to happen if I do this. We clear?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I just want you to be mindful of that. So, Ms. Hahn, anything else on behalf of your client? Because I mean, 4 months, the only reason that 4 months sounds reasonable to me is because I realized that he's dealing with some stuff upstairs and he's probably not going to get out anytime soon. But otherwise, that would bother me. Otherwise, I might revoke the entire remaining, 9 months?
Still, I have a bond.
Sir, hold on, 8 months, I'm sorry. Hold on, yes, yes, sir.
I have a bond. They gave me a bond yesterday, so I plan on bonding out.
Well, it don't matter because you about to spend 4 months for me. So that bond is not going to affect my revocation.
8 months.
I'm revoking 4 right now, but 8 months is really what seems reasonable to me. Because you ain't listened to anything I said.
I did.
Don't tell me, because I don't want you to mess up your case upstairs. Now let me tell you something. Let me be real clear. So you got 2 sets of victims on these cases, or it's the same victim. I don't know who the victims are, but you got an ag assault, you got 2 batteries. The very wrong thing for you to do is to have contact with any of those persons listed on any of those cases. The very wrong thing, because that really will push me, because you got to come back and see me for the battery. So you got this battery, but you got to come back and see me for the new battery that you just been arrested on. So this not your last.
The judge doesn't hold back. She tells him these next 4 months should be a wake-up call, a chance to reflect on where he is now versus where he could be. It's time to start making better choices. She makes it clear she's offering him solid advice, not just handing down a punishment. And while she agrees that 4 months is fair, especially given his struggles with mental health, she's also not convinced he'll be getting out anytime soon. When he confidently says he has a bond and plans to walk free, she shuts it down instantly. It won't change a thing, she tells him. He's still serving the 4 months, no exceptions. She also calls him out. He's not listening, and it's painfully obvious. Then comes the serious warning. She reminds him that his case has 2 sets of victims, and the worst mistake he could make right now is trying to contact either of them. If he keeps pushing, she warns, he'll be back in her courtroom facing a fresh battery charge. And it will not end well. But the real shocker, she tells him to pray he never ends up in front of Judge Aaron Mason, because if he does, he'll get every single day of possible jail time.
With him, he can pop off. He ain't going nowhere. So he can pop off, but he's still in jail. I'm free. So you got any children, sir?
Oh.
Huh?
No.
I can't hear you.
Said no.
Okay, good. Because I don't want nobody to miss you. because you're making the kind of choices where you ain't gonna get out no time soon. All right, so I'm going to revoke your 4 months. Upon service of the 4 months, this case will be suspended. The remaining time will be suspended so that you can have no contact with the victim in this case. If you were to have contact with the victim in this case, then you'll be brought back, the case will be reopened, and you'll serve the remainder of that time. Do you understand? You understand me, sir?
Can I talk to my attorney real quick, please?
Okay, but it's not going to change my recommendation. I'm giving you these 4 months, but you can talk to her. I'll put you in a breakout room with her.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Because it seems like you two...
Hey!
Oh, not the spicy language. Mr. Right. You going to make me add another month. What you ain't going to do is have the spicy language.
All right, and I just went back.
No, sir. We're not doing that. Yourself twisted up. But every time you pop off with an F word, I'm gonna add pop off with an M word. Another month. We clear?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, now I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Miss Hahn. And don't be yelling and fussing at her either, because she didn't get you in this position. You did. Miss Hahn, I'm putting you in breakout room number 3.
Your Honor, we're ready on Mr. Rice again.
All right, so Mr. Rice, I'm going to accept your stipulation to the technicals only. I'll revoke 4 months. You'll do that day for day. And after the service of 4 months in the Clayton County Jail, your case will be suspended. And you're not to have any contact with the victim in this case. If you have contact, then your case will be brought back and you'll spend the remaining time.
The judge throws out a blunt question. Do you have any kids? When he says no, her response is immediate. Thank God. It's a harsh but telling moment. Given his track record, she makes it clear that no one should have to depend on him. Then comes the unexpected twist. Instead of locking him up, the judge revokes his 4-month sentence and suspends the case. But before he leaves, she gives him one final warning. No contact with the victims. He agrees, but then asks to speak with his attorney.